All right, so a lot of you have been find it very difficult to improvise over your chord progression. A lot of you find it very difficult to improvise, to solo very well, to sound like a professional. So I've been making a whole lot of videos on licks, arpeggios, sequences, pentatonic licks, pentatonic scales. I made a whole lot of lessons, and I believe if you have been following me for a couple of time now, you should be able to, play to some extent. Yeah, your fingering should be able to improve a bit. And I would like each and every one of you that are going to watch this video or that is watching this video, if any of my videos have ever helped you or have ever improved any playing skill about you, I would like you to hit on the comment section. Just appreciate or say it out in the comment section so that every other person then can also, appreciate you also and also comment on it. And if there is anything you found very helpful about my video, if there's any video about me that you found very helpful, you can maybe drop the link in the comment section so people who are struggling to, find the video also to go and learn, because I have a whole lot in my head. I have a whole lot and a lot of messages here and there and every day, so I hardly go through all the messages and all the comments. Okay, all right, so in this video I'm going to show you some sequences I use when I improvise. Many of these sequences are not like I really learn it from other guitarists. It's something that I just create my time, figure it out, okay, on myself. Okay, all you just have to do is just know the basics. Just know the basics. When you know the basics, that's why I always say, as a guitarist, one thing that will really help you most is running your major scale, understanding your major scale intervals, understanding your major scale properly. Okay, when you understand your major scale properly, you'll be able to flow. You'll be able to get ideas. You'll be able to get ideas. You'll be able to sounds more advanced, like you getting some tips, some licks, okay, to apply in your playing. Okay, I don't really want to talk much, but I think I just want to encourage you on also build your mind to some certain level, because we go into the end of the year, and I believe that each and every one of you should be able to play very well. By next month, I'll be starting a series. Okay, I'll be starting a series. That series will be all about soloing over a chord progression. Soloing over a chord progression. Soloing over a chord progression. So make sure you subscribe. Make sure you turn on the notification bell so you don't miss that lesson. By next month, we'll be starting a series, and to be a continuous lesson. Okay, for about 2 weeks, we'll be talking about soloing over chord progression, soloing over making melody over chord progression, and that's what we're going to be doing next month. Okay, all right, a very quick one. I want to show you this lesson in the key of D. All right, so in the key of D, like I always say, as a guitarist, if there is anything you should learn every blessed day, is stuff like this. All those stuff like that gives you a very good harmony. It makes your tone sounds more professional, makes your tones sounds more advanced. Okay, so I use this this lick. Now, listen to this song, this cover that I made. I posted. Okay, I posted yesterday. Listen to how I, apply this lick here. Okay, just listen to it. Okay, so now, like you can hear, okay, when I play, so instead of me to play a single note, I make it a double note, to bring her that harmonic tension, okay? I hold my double stop. Okay. Okay. See now, just instead of keeping that space, instead of making that particular note stay empty, or that particular space stay empty, just play. Okay. 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 Then I play. So I didn't give enough space for I didn't relax on the song. Okay, that is how you improvise as an advanced guitarist, as a professional. Okay, so those two sequences can, can improve your playing skill when you play with a group of people, or when you sound with a group of people. You can play. Okay, then I also play something like this on this place. Listen to this. Okay, so you see, there's a sequence I play there. I hold a break, then I play. Okay, I hold a break and then I play. Okay, fine, I play. Okay, so there's a whole lot to understand. Now everything I play, so just about my major scale, then adding some flat note, just like this is mi va re mi va re mi, la do sol la do sol la. Okay, re mo do re. Okay. Okay. Then I hold a break. Then come to this shape now and play la do sol la again. La do sol la. Okay. Okay. The same thing I play re mo do re mo do re. Okay. Okay. Then I play and I play. Do re mi so la re mi fa mi re do ti la. Okay. Okay. Do ti la so fa mi re do ti. Do ti la so fa mi re do ti. La do la ti. Okay, stuff like that. It's just about understanding your major scale. Now I'll use my major scale a whole lot to figure out a lot of sequences. So the first one I played was ti do ti la so mi. I told you that already. Ti do ti so mi so la mi re do. I showed you that already in my previous videos. So this is how you can apply them to sound cool, sounds more awesome. Okay. Wherever you don't understand, don't worry, just hit on the comment section. I'm going to reply you, okay? All right, see you guys in the next video. Bye for now.